I said it first.
Hey, that worked.
Hey.
After an error and John trying to eat dinner quickly, and we're back. This is Dungeons and Dragons with the comic book community, in case you're here and didn't know that for some reason. You are welcome. If you're Gordon, thanks for always stopping by. How you doing, boys?
I'm doing good.
It's gonna be how it goes. Just be ready.
I was gonna say, I want to see how long we can stretch this one out.
Oh my god.
I just keep muting myself so you don't have to hear the chewing.
All right, well, how about we just start playing?
Let's
Because
just stop playing.
clearly we're not for chit chat this evening. So last time we left you guys, you were actually, let me pull up the map for you. You're here in H36. You're walking back through and spotted what you recognize as the Knoll Vampire, because you recognize its aura, I guess. I don't know. But it is in a humanoid form instead of in a feral hyena form. And we left it there last week. So why don't we start, or not last week, but last time. How about we roll some initiative? Unless you guys have any questions about anything before we start.
I got a 6.
6 here too.
I think your dex is higher than mine though.
My dex is 15.
I got a 12. I got 12.
Well, alrighty. I think I said this last time. For some reason, Valin cannot roll high initiative. She rolled a 5.
Jeez.
It's like every single time I'm looking at the lists of the orders I have here, Valin at the bottom, Valin at the bottom, Valin at the bottom, Valin at the bottom. So, I don't know. I guess the dice know she's an NPC and doesn't need to go first. All right, well, I'll tell you who is going first. The Knoll Vampire.
Yay.
All right. Just to play fair, I'm going to roll a die to see who he attacks first. He's going after Doc. So he as you walk in the room, he kind of turns and sniffs as if he's recognizing your smell, and without hesitation just charges straight at you, Doc. And is going to attack you twice. First, he's going to try to bite you. That is a 27 to hit.
That does hit.
Yeah, I would hope so. Okay, so he's going to do... Oh, max damage on that one. Whoops. 17 piercing damage.
Okay.
And no, those are 10s. Hold on. 5 necrotic damage.
And 10 sneezing damage.
And then he's going to try to attack you with his claws. But that is going to be an 18. I don't know if that hits.
That misses.
All right. So Tickles is going to be next in the order.
Oh, it's my turn to go?
Yep.
Okay. Nat 1.
That's not gonna cut it.
That's not going to cut it.
You do have multi-attack though, don't you?
Yes, I do. I just threw that dice aside. I'm never going to look at that dice again. Oh, that's right. That's a 21.
21 will hit.
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to rage or anything. 'Cause I'm probably not going to do much damage anyway. So, there you go. That's 12. That's 12.
What is your axe again?
It's a great axe.
Okay.
It's a very nice one too. It's really great.
Pretty great.
Yeah.
All right, is that it?
That's it.
Doc.
All right. Let me see. Spells. I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians, which will be it'll be a Wisdom saving throw on this
Wisdom.
part.
Uh, 19.
All right, that passes, so he takes half damage. So half at 25, so that'd be 13.
Yep.
And that is what is that? That's radiant damage.
Mm.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Dild.
I'm gonna go with a Mind Spike, which is another Wisdom save for the Null Vampire.
Can you floss if you're talking a lot? Because you got a lot of noodles stuck in there.
18.
They're in my beard. So that's the save, so it's a half damage. So 26, so 13. Yeah. Oh, we combined for 1, Doc. 13 psychic damage. Sorry.
All right.
And that is it.
Berlin is up last. Going to shoot him with a chill touch. That is a 17, which does hit. And this is actually, I think, the first time this effect comes into play. It only does 4 damage, but the target cannot regenerate hit points until the start of her next turn, which he was about to regenerate some hit points on the start of his turn. So
Wait.
that saves you more than 4 points of damage. All right, he is going to turn his attack to Tickle since you are now attacking him.
Of course.
That,
It's his turn. He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw again.
Okay. 16.
That passes, so he takes half of 14, so 7.
Okay. All right. His first attack was a 12. I'm betting that does not hit you.
Nope.
Second attack is an 18.
That hits.
So that's with the claws. Uh, 14 slashing damage.
Okay.
And it is your turn.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's a 17.
Yep.
Sweet. That's 5. My second attack. Oh, that's 16.
That misses.
Oh, well. Okay.
All right. Doc.
All right, I'll hit it with Sacred Flame, which is a deck saving throw.
Yeah. 23.
That passes, so he doesn't take any damage. And that'll be my turn.
Dild.
All right, I'm going to throw some Scorching Rays at him. These are ranged spell attacks. The first one's a 19.
19.
19, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll all of them and then damage at the end, or do one by one?
It's up to you. However, whatever makes it easier for you.
Let's do them all, and then we'll do the damage at the end. So one hit. And that's a 22. That's 12, so that probably doesn't.
Yeah, it's no miss. Yep. So 2 hits.
And 21. So three hits in the end.
What's that?
Yeah. It was three that hit out of 4.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was 21 was the damage. Okay. So it's 4 rays, 3 hit.
Correct.
Gotcha.
And 3. Okay. That is 24 fire damage.
Alrighty. That hurts.
That's my last 3rd level spell, okay?
All right. Valin is going to try her chill touch again. That's going to hit again.
Nice.
6 more damage, and he cannot recover hit points. All right. Back to the top of the order. He needs to roll for Sacred Guardian.
Wisdom save.
I'm not going to cut it. That's a 6.
That fails, but I rolled lousy that time. It's an 8 damage.
All right. Well. All right. He's going to keep attacking Tickles, since he doesn't really grasp that the Sacred Guardians are,
Coming for me.
Yeah. But the guy hitting him with the big axe, he knows where that's coming from. 18 on the bite.
That hits.
All right. Uh, 13 piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus. Oh, wow. 16 necrotic damage.
Okay. Hurting.
And the claw is going to be a dirty 20. That is 8 more slashing damage.
Okay.
And it's your turn.
14. That's a miss, right?
That is a miss.
Oh, that's 23.
That'll hit.
That's 9.
Okay. That it?
That's it. Sorry, that's it.
Doc.
All right. I will first off try to smack it with my warhammer.
All right.
17.
17 hits.
That'll be 8 non-magical bludgeoning. And
Okay.
then gonna use a bonus action for tickles with a healing word.
Thank you.
So that'll be 11 healing.
Thank you.
Yep. And that'll be my turn.
All right, Dild.
What's the like? How far away from him am I? Or what's the space look like a little bit?
Well, let me zoom in on this area that you guys are in.
I just was hoping to do burning hands without burning everybody else.
So he is over
15-foot cone.
He's in the kind of, well, he's moved up a bit, but he was at the entrance to H39.
Right. Okay.
And he moved towards H37 a bit. So he's probably in between these two trees, and you were coming in from the left.
Yeah.
So there is some, it's a pretty narrow passageway there. If you're trying to use a 15-foot cone, you would definitely hit the other people.
15 foot.
Yeah, 15-foot cone.
Yeah. So you think it'd be tough to get an angle where I could just get him?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see here.
I mean, unless you went like right up on him.
I'll do a second level scorching ray then. So I'll do 3. So it's 3 rays this time instead of 4. Well, that's a nat 1.
That does not hit, no.
I had to let you know. That's a 26.
Feast or famine, I guess, huh?
Yeah. And then a 13. So just 1 hit out of all that. That's stuff. And that's 8 points of fire damage.
8?
8, yes. Sucked.
All right. Volin is going to stay on mission. And that's nat 1.
Oh, that's not kind of good.
Can't win them all, I guess.
Nope.
All right. So it is his turn, and you do notice that he looks a bit reinvigorated at the start of his turn, but then he's also going to have to, I assume, continue to roll for...
Yeah.
9.
That fails, so he takes 17.
Oof a doof.
Radiant. I don't know if it matters for him or not. But...
All right. Well, since you smacked him with a hammer last time, he is going to attack you this time, Doc.
What?
Oh, well, he's not going to hit you that time. So that's an 11.
Yeah.
His claws are going to be a 27 to hit.
That does hit.
It's only 9 damage slashing.
Okay.
And Tickles, it's your turn.
16.
Miss.
15. Miss.
Yes. Doc.
All right. I will try and smack him again. 13, so that misses.
Mm-hmm.
And Tickles, how are you looking?
Bloody.
Okay. I'll hit you with just a level 1 healing word. So that'll be 5 more healing.
Okay. Thank you.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. Dill.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some magic missiles at him. So I'll roll the damage here. That's 9 force damage.
Okay. All right. Valin is... Oh, well, that's a 2, so that's going to miss again. All right. Vampire's turn, and he looks slightly reinvigorated again, but then has to... How long does this last?
Let me see. All right, scrolling. Spirit Guardians, 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, it's going to... Yeah, that's a fail.
Okay. 14 damage.
All right. He's going to attack you again, Doc,
All right.
with his bite. And that's going to be a 26.
That hits.
10 piercing
Okay.
and 7 necrotic.
Okay.
And he's going to attack Tickles with his claws. And that is a natural 20.
He hits.
Uh, 12 slashing. And Tickles, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to rage. I didn't want to, but I'm going to rage. I can't keep getting hit, so I'm raging. That's a 15.
That misses.
That's a 19.
That hits.
That's 17.
17 damage.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Doc.
All I'll just try and smack him again. 15.
Miss.
And then I will hit myself with a level 1 healing word. And heal myself for 5. All right. That'll be the end of my turn.
Dild.
I'm gonna do another round of magic missiles.
Okay.
Oh, that was 6.
6.
I rolled 3 1s. Yeah,
Oof.
so 6 force damage.
All right, let's see if Full In can hit this time. Sure can. So 8 damage. And back to the top of the order. He's going to make his wisdom save. That's a natural 1.
So, sorry. There we go. 12.
All right. Attacking you, Doc. That is a natural 20.
That'll hit.
Uh, 19 piercing
Okay.
and 12 necrotic.
19 and 12, 31. I'll go down.
Okay.
That took me exactly to 0.
All right. Well, he has an ability called Rampage. When it reduces a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack on its turn, the vampire can take a bonus action to move up to half its speed and make a second bite attack. So I'm going to finish his multi-attack first on Tickles with his claw. That's going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
That is 10 slashing damage.
I'm down.
All right. And he is going to rush at Dild for the second bite.
This is bad news, gang.
But that is only an 11 to hit.
That's my armor class.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
That is 12 piercing
Alrighty.
and 8 necrotic.
So 20.
Hey, but guess what? There's nobody in front of you. You can do now. You can do that code.
It is your turn, Dild.
Yeah. How is he looking? Is he looking?
Yeah, real bad.
All right, gang. I have my 4th level spell slot, so I'm going to use that and do a lightning bolt. I hope nobody is standing behind me. Let's see here. He makes a dexterity saving throw.
Dirty 20.
Son of a bitch. Well, he's going to take half damage. Son of a gun. That was not what I wanted, guys. All right. Here we go. Okay, so 33 lightning damage. Half of that would be 16, 17.
Okay. So you shoot this lightning bolt in his direction, and it hits him square in the chest, and you see like a cartoon, his skeleton flash in his silhouette a few times, and then he turns slowly into dust. Like his face just starts like crumbling, like
I thought you were gonna say, "Oh, went right through him," and he just smiles and laughs.
like a sandcastle in time lapse, just failing to the wind, and then the dust doesn't blow away because it's a cave. There's no wind, but it's there in a pile, and you are out of combat.
I will. Let's see how many of those first aid bandages we got. Okay, I got a bunch as far as I recall. I'm just trying to remember where I got them. Oh goodness! Yeah, healer kits. 10 uses each. Okay, so I'll use a healer kit on both of these guys to stabilize them because I can't heal them.
Don't you have any scrolls or anything that you could read off of or something?
I've got one potion.
Well, just I forgot.
But
What he
maybe does Valin have anything?
Yeah. So
you stabilize this. That'll be.
How do you? So on this,
It means you stop rolling like dying or living
Yes,
rolls. You're at 0
and then
or whatever.
An hour, and then in an hour we come back with 1 hit point.
Okay.
I could also go into the little forest where the little girl lady is and see if she's got some food for you.
There you go.
Our friend.
How you doing?
So Valin says, well, I mean, I don't know what your guys' deal is. I feel absolutely fine. I am unscathed. But you guys took a real whooping there.
A bit of a shellacking, to be sure.
Yeah, it's like my pa was in town. Whooped all of you. So remember our old pal Gish?
Yeah, vaguely.
I mean, this is not time to reminisce. I'm not doing. I understand 2 of our comrades are quite injured and possibly dying, but I'm getting somewhere with this. Now, remember he used to cast that fancy little hut spell?
Sure.
Well, I have like a not as good version that I could cast. It'll only fit 2 of us, so I could cast it over their bodies and they could just rest in it.
That sounds like a plan.
The other issue with it is though that unlike Gish's fancy one, higher level spells can be cast through it into it. So we'll have to kind of watch out, make sure that no one swings by and just starts blasting them with fireballs and stuff. But I'm sure we can catch some Z's, especially with our dryad friend here. Isn't that right? You don't get an answer from a dryad at the moment.
Well, let's move the bodies at least into the little wooded area there before we put the hut on.
I do need space to cast it if the spell encounters any object, it won't create a hut.
I
so
see.
It does need to be in an open space, unfortunately.
Can you put us in like?
You're
not
unconscious.
walking. Jesus, this guy. Shut your trap. All right. Well, we'll get them closer to the woods, I guess, and then go from there. As
All right.
To make your spell or your thing work.
Well, actually, I do have an idea. They might not like it, but they're not in a position to really argue at the moment. and it might be hilarious when they wake up. It only fits too comfortably. Now, you and I, we're quite small, so I think we could, maybe find some space in there. What if we just stack them on top of each other, like?
Fit all four of us in, you're saying?
Yeah, we'll still have space to. We
What
won't have
about
to be.
somebody stumbling on us and finding us while we're in there?
Well, I mean, listen, chances need to be taken. Would you rather stay awake for 8 hours watching them and not get any healing and spells back?
That's fair.
I mean, it's up to you. I'm just throwing out options. I'm not one to make the decisions here.
No, it's not a bad idea. Do you think it's better here next to the plants, or should we go down into like H37 out of the way somewhere?
Well, I don't
I don't remember
believe
what 37 was like.
I don't believe we've explored H37 fully. So,
I thought 37 was the one-eyed creatures.
oh, did you fight those already?
No, we
we
tickled fed them.
fed them.
Oh, that's right.
That's
See,
fine.
I watched some.
We'll trust with the dryads, I guess.
Okay.
Are they friends? Oh, I can't say nothing.
We don't know if they're friends yet. Shut your mouth.
I fed them. I'm saying, what the hell? You know what I'm saying?
Now I do have a suggestion to make it extra hilarious. What if we put him like in a 69 position?
I knew that was good. Because that's what I would have done.
I'm not. I'm definitely for consent and everything, so we'll keep their clothes on, but just get that aroma in their faces when they wake up.
I mean, I'm not terribly strong. I don't know how about yourself. That seems like a lot of work.
I think together we can probably hoist one of them on top. I mean, we have to move them either way. We kind of just roll them up there.
Not exactly that big either, so.
I'm the biggest
All right,
one.
let's give it a whirl and see how it goes.
All right. So she's going to cast this lesser tiny hut spell around you guys, and I'm going to roll to see if there's any trouble, but it's going to be very
in our favor.
Yeah, no. You're good.
Okay.
So you, Dill, wake up just feeling quite refreshed. Tickles and Doc, I'd like to know how you wake up.
Uh-oh.
A little shocked.
Balls on my chin.
The last thing either of you remember is
I remember going down, but I don't remember going down like this.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, Doc is probably on top, right?
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, my aunt's
I would hope so.
I mean, in this circumstance, does it really matter?
Well, he's twice the size of me, pretty much.
No, I mean, like from an unpleasantness standpoint.
So I just throw them off. I just throw them off. Been here, done that. Just throw them off.
All right. Well, you are rested, and what would you like to do from here?
I think we were heading out H39, seeing if we can find a way out.
So everybody got their spells ready and everything now? Because things were coming in and out of that, right? What are the things coming in and out of that? Remember that thing?
Okay. All right. So you're going to start walking down H39?
Yep.
Okay. You walk for a decent amount of time, and it still is not leading anywhere. How long do you choose to continue before you turn back? Oh, by the way, Tickles, you are now like fully sized. To
Oh yeah, I'm like huge, right?
forget how big. Up to 21 feet tall.
And what's the benefits? Do I get any benefits for that other than being huge around?
Oh no, Yeah.
Did that mean the hut would still work?
Your strength increases to a maximum of 23.
Awesome.
But you are 21 feet tall and 7,700 pounds.
Okay.
The ceilings are only 20 feet high, so you do have to crouch a bit, which is not ideal for your back.
Okay.
So walking down this very narrow and, for you, short tunnel is pretty unpleasant and uncomfortable.
Okay. How do I change my... Never mind. I'll figure it out. Okay.
You can write a temporary stat to the side if you have a paper version, but on a digital version, yeah, it'll be hard to like.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
Temporarily.
I'll figure it out.
But no, yeah, Alec, we're gonna keep going a good while. Just keep trying to see if anything changes.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check on what I see?
What's that? Oh, sure, if you'd like.
A perception check, yeah. Yeah. That's 14. Not very good.
Yeah, it just looks like an icy tunnel. Kind of twists and turns and weaves its way, so you can't really ever see that far in front of you.
I just didn't know if it felt like a repeating pattern or anything.
No, not necessarily. Nothing you can pick up on.
Okay.
But after about a mile, you do see a faint blue light in up ahead of you.
Hey.
We're getting someplace.
And as you continue to walk towards that, you find yourself looking out over this. So your base, it's kind of going to be hard to see. Let me see if I can zoom in at all. Oh, that's too much. Hold on, let me do this too.
If I move this up, there you go.
Sorry. Just when you think you're prepared, you know.
No, it's all good.
We do what we can.
All right, let's try this.
Sweet.
A bit better. So you are coming in from the bottom left of this map. I don't know if you can see it says to the Caves of Hunger. That's where you came from. So there's
Okay.
still quite a ways of icy path down to this strange looking city that you are overlooking.
Does it seem to be bustling with sound and life, or is it more like abandoned? Or
From up here, I mean, there's definitely some light coming from it, but you would not describe it as bustling by any means. You can't really see many signs of life from your vantage point from here.
but what about sound? I know you said something about sound traveling really.
There's like a mechanical or magical hum, or some droning sounds, but there's not like a bustling city sound that you would be used to.
Gotcha.
I guess we would continue forward until we could see a little better or catch sight of something moving, living.
All right.
While we're walking, I'd like to ask Valin what she thinks.
Well, I think this is where we're trying to get to, but I'll be gosh darned if I've ever seen anything close to looking like this weird shit.
And it's underground, right? There's a
It is
roof
very
here.
much underground.
Okay.
Yeah, so there is a dome of ice over this.
Well, do you have any idea what we're supposed to do when we get in there?
No, but I think we'll know when we find it.
It's worked for us so far.
I mean, I would say probably, this is just throwing out a guess, that giant phallic-looking tower in the middle might be someplace we might want to check out.
That's fair.
Okay.
I know a couple of guys who are pretty familiar with checking out phallic-looking things.
Well, I just had one in my face for 8 hours.
Yeah, that was the joke. Okay, so green and purple lights cast an otherworldly glow upon the frost draping the silent city. Clawing spires, broken domes, and steeples leaning at odd angles surround a huge citadel. At the foot of the causeway, a giant statue lies prone and motionless, its surfaces gleaming with rime.
All right, you guys want to go straight for the big one in the middle there? Or?
Well, you're still not in the city. You're
We're
approaching.
walking in on that like weird frosty tongue thing. I mean, it looks like a crocodile's mouth and the tongue, right?
Yeah, right. Pointing right at that phallic.
I mean, that's one way to think of it.
I mean, I'm saying, hey, I didn't bring it up.
So yeah, you're approaching this, what looks like a giant statue lying prone.
All right, just keep going, I guess.
Yep.
Just gonna walk on by it, not even gonna look at it.
Let's look at it.
You said we
Yeah,
were approaching
please,
it.
by all means, don't.
I didn't think we had gotten to it yet.
Yeah, I thought we were still on the tongue.
Well, that's what I was.
Yeah.
You said you're gonna walk on by it. I thought.
All right, so
Yeah.
You are approaching the end of the icy causeway, and at the bottom of it, where it enters this strange looking necropolis, there is this statue.
Let's take a look. as we get closer. I can do a perception on it if you'd like.
All
Yes,
right.
please.
I'm not trying to talk you into anything. I'm surprised you're usually so
I thought you had said we
particular about
were.
everything.
It sounded like you said we were approaching it, like we were still a ways off, like we were getting there. Okay, we'll get there. We'll keep going.
I apologize.
So I rolled a 20, natural 20.
20.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it appears to be a faceless, misshapen stone sculpture of a giant. It does have some frost and stuff on it, but not as much as what is around it. And next to it, you see there is a large sledgehammer that appears to be not a sculpture. It appears to be an actual sledgehammer that is sized appropriately to this statue.
So I'm getting the sense that this may have once been alive and now it is not.
You could make that leap in logic, and or you would have no way of knowing.
Sure,
but that seems to be.
Is there anything else around? Is there any other people? Is there any things to see? Anything nearby?
Not from where you're standing.
Okay. And it looks like we're sort of on a upper level with some lower levels to either side, like little rings, like little oval ringed spaces.
No, those are actually like I mean, they might be slightly indented, but they're not like a lower level. They are accessible. It is a flat surface.
Okay. And what do those look like? I guess we're kind of closer to the one on the left, the big circular one on the left versus the little skinny oval on the right.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty equidistant from where you are at the moment. You do notice one other thing. Those like spikes that surround this,
okay,
appear to be accessible towers. They're not just decorative. They appear to be some sort of guard tower or.
Okay, I can see little like pathways like leading into. Okay. We didn't see any light. Is there light coming from those at all?
There is light coming from quite a bit of this city. Now that you're a bit closer, you do see that there seems to be some lanterns and stuff, some street lights that are around that are lit by what appears to be some sort of magical flames. So those are what is illuminating this area, but
okay.
All right. So can I investigate the hammer?
Sure.
Don't look, mate. I'm the investigator. Don't touch nothing. I don't know if this is going to bring the damn thing to life, and we have to fight it here in the middle of the necropolis place.
I'm just looking. You know what I'm saying? I just want to look.
Then perception is looking. Investigation is with.
Okay. Can I do a perception on it, please? Because the little guy is getting a little testy. So I don't want to get
talking
excited.
about your.
I don't want to get excited.
The little guy.
To you now, a very little guy.
Little guy. Yeah.
I don't want to hear about your little guy.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want your skirt up. You get a little kilt. You wear a kilt because I don't know. You get that. You wear a skirt. I don't know. I don't want that skirt flopping all over the place. Okay. So, all right. I'm going to do perception. All right. I'm going to do perception. Okay. Okay. So, that's a nat 1 plus 4 is 5, but still a nat 1.
Now I'm really glad you didn't investigate.
Yeah, it's a big hammer.
Yeah. All right. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I looked. Okay. I won't touch it. Okay. We just got here.
Right. I don't want to anger anyone else.
All right. Keep your dress down. We're just guy here. All right.
It's robes. I wear a robe. I'm a wizard.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Relax.
okay. All right.
Don't be so stingy with your attitude here.
What hotel did you steal that from? Okay. All right.
So let's if they're equidistant, let's take a look at the like smaller oval to our right.
Okay.
Anybody have an argument about that?
No.
I blew up the picture. It looks like a amphitheater or something.
All right. The air around this amphitheater is charged with static. Cracked steps descend to the stadium floor where a tiny glittering object rests on a pedestal of black stone. 3 metal masts rise from the arena like gigantic tridents, each one of them emitting a low hum. The branches of each trident are 25 feet off the ground and extend 50 feet into the air.
I don't know what to make of all this.
I don't know either. Can we go into it?
I mean, it's not really up or down. He seemed to say that it's on the same level. They're just sectioned off with like.
Oh, they don't go down? It looks like it goes down.
I thought so too, but I think it's just like to give it perspective.
No, this does go down. This is an amphitheater that is.
Oh, okay.
Their cracked steps descend to the stadium floor. So, the floor of this, where these large trident-like objects are, is further into the earth.
So it's a football stadium. No.
Good try.
It is described as an amphitheater and a stadium floor in that description. So it does appear to be something where some sort of event took place or takes place.
Foosball.
There you go.
All right, so are we going to go down into the amphitheater and take a look?
Yeah, I'll go.
Sure.
All right, let's go down and perceive what we can perceive.
Okay, who's in the lead? Like, what order are you walking in?
I'm probably in the middle. I mean, I should be in the middle.
Yeah,
I'm not going to go
probably.
first.
I'll probably be up towards the front.
All right, I'll hold up the back.
All right. So Doc, as soon as you take a step onto the, I mean, how far down are you going? You going all the way down?
Probably slowly,
Okay.
until I see something.
Yeah, nothing really changes as you walk down the steps towards the field.
I just keep going.
All right. So as soon as you take a step onto the field, a dome of crackling electricity encloses the entire stadium. The shimmering head and shoulders of a woman blink into existence above the arena floor. Electrical currents course over her metal teeth, and her form stutters and flickers as she speaks in a strange language, which you would not be able to understand, but luckily your fancy orb friend, Professor Scant, can. So he is going to translate for you, and it says, "So, a new challenger enters the arena. You have 30 seconds to choose your teammates for a game of Chain Lightning."
Chain lightning.
Shit.
And then the figure disappears.
It wasn't me this time. Just want to tell you, it wasn't me.
choose where? Like just each
We don't
other.
know
I
how many
guess.
What's that?
Do we know how many people?
A team of 6. So you have, well, including Gray,
With 4.
Lynn.
Yeah.
That'd be 5.
Okay. Well, crap.
Hey, so how can we still play with only 5?
I don't think they care if we're under the
Under-
number.
Yeah.
At the moment, nothing's happening with this while you're waiting for this 30 seconds to happen. So
What does the space in the arena look like? Like, how much room do we have? Is there a better place to be inside the space?
I mean, you have no idea what the rules of the game are, so you don't know where.
Yeah. No.
Fair.
Can we just leave?
I think that's why there's a giant crackling aura that went around the whole stadium.
No, that goes out.
Yeah, there's a dome of crackling electricity enclosing the entire stadium, which obviously is up to you if you'd like to try to.
Yeah, no.
Well, let's pick one end or the other where there's the. Yeah, let's pick the end where we came in. If we stayed closer to the bleachers and kept the games in front of us, it's probably the best idea.
We probably need to spread out and not be in a line.
Gotcha. You open it up again. I can see it.
All right. So your 30 seconds are up. When the 30 seconds are up, 6 figures in white garments appear on the other side from you, and your 6th player is taken by a figure in black garments that appears in front of you.
Okay.
Or next to you, rather.
Are they just regular sized people or something? Since I'm 7 feet tall.
You're much higher than 7 feet tall.
Oh, 7 feet.
You're 21 feet tall.
21 feet tall. Thank you.
Do you forget that already?
I wrote down 7 for some reason. How much do I?
You're 7,700 pounds.
Oh, so that's probably what it was.
I just gotta find where these things are. There we go. Okay. Okay. So as the game begins, an iron ball magically appears in between, roughly equidistant between the two teams. And every player needs to make an athletics check. However, anyone who does not know the rules of the game rolls with disadvantage.
Which would be all of us, right?
Yes. However, your sixth player would not roll with disadvantage.
I rolled phenomenally well considering I have a -1 on athletics. I rolled a nat 20 and an 18, so I got a 17.
Nice.
I will never do that well on an athletics disadvantage roll in my life.
I rolled a 12 and an 11, so that makes it a dirty 20.
With my +3, I've got a 7.
Woohoo! I crushed that.
Well, you're quite lucky because one of the other team rolled a 23, but your sixth man rolled a 24.
Nice.
And so what that means is that he is the first player to reach the ball, and your team is clearly now on offense.
So, can we speak to this player? Get some rules?
Things are moving a little fast for you to try to understand exactly what's happening by talking. You're going to hopefully be able to pick up on some rules as you play.
Okay.
You can certainly try to ask, but he is already running around and trying to pass the ball.
Okay. So I guess we run forward. At least I'll start running forward.
Okay. So need to make another athletics check.
With disadvantage, right?
With disadvantage. This is not a this is not the highest roll. This is whoever gets more successful checks on the team.
I rolled 2 20s.
Did you really?
I did. Fuck yeah.
I mean, yeah, we trust you.
Well, no. Who the hell runs 2 20s on a friggin'
I just rolled a 20 and an 18. I couldn't even believe it.
So that's a 29. That's a 29 for me.
Are we all supposed to roll or just
Yeah, no, everyone on the team.
okay? Disadvantage again?
Yes.
12.
2.
All right.
Yeah. Don't
So you
expect my
guys-
athletics to be the winning side of this whole process.
You guys had 1 total success. They had 2 total successes. No, this is an interesting thing. It says, oh, hold on. I guess it just changes. It doesn't say what happens if the defensive team It just says if the team on offense has more successes, you can do one of two things. It doesn't say what happens if that isn't the case. So I guess we repeat step one to see who gets custody of the ball again. So this is the high roll out of everybody. So athletics check again, please.
With disadvantage.
Yes.
No, that one sucked. 13.
16.
6.
Well, this time the other team did beat you guys out with a 23 again. So they start passing the ball around, and now we need to make checks to see if who has more passes of this DC.
This is not going to be my game. I'd be better off being the ball.
Well, they got 5 successes, so I'm thinking they're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 6. So
What's the success?
Getting that one.
How am I supposed to know what a success is?
It's DC 15.
Oh, well, I did not succeed.
Okay, so he is going to try to hurl the ball between the tines of the one of the electrified masts, and that will require.
Was he running with it to like get past us? I'm trying to get a sense of the game just by watching.
Think of it like kind of like rugby, where they're running up and down the field and passing the ball as they run.
Okay.
Can we tackle it all? I mean, I am 20 freaking 1 feet tall.
I mean, you can try to if you'd like.
Block, do something. I don't know. It's like
I feel like if we're watching, maybe we're picking up some things here.
All right, so he's going to make
Hoping.
this attack. All right, so they successfully throw it between these tines, and the ball clearly becomes electrically charged. But when it does that, it is up for grabs again. So we need to roll to see who gets the ball. Athletics.
right. Are we still disadvantaged because we saw one time already?
For trying to grab, well, yes, because this is the first time you've seen it go through the tines, and you didn't know that it was going to be up for grabs again. But
I rolled a 11.
11 here too.
I got a 15. I should not be beating you guys.
I blew my 20s.
I'm getting like one decent roll and then one, like 8.
well, your homeboy got it again, so he's going to pick it up
Cool.
and start passing it around. So at this point, passing it, you will no longer have disadvantage because you have seen this now 3 times, so you know that once a team gets the ball, they are trying to move it by passing. So
Okay.
roll straight athletics check.
I rolled a 21.
Trying to beat a
18.
DC 15.
I got a 3.
So it is tied. So the offense, I think. Okay. So your homeboy friend takes the ball and tries to throw it at another player on the other team. So it's going to make a
Charge the
range.
ball and then pummel somebody with it.
Going to make a ranged attack. Oh dear. No, that's going to miss. That's a 10. So there's another scramble for the ball. So everyone roll to see if you can pick it up.
Disadvantage?
Nope.
10.
17. Oh, 17.
Doc, 22. Now we're talking.
22.
Doc, you have the high roll. The ball is yours.
Is
Is
it
it
electrified?
still
Sorry, yeah.
When you pick it up, it is electrically charged, but it does not discharge when you pick it up.
Okay. Is it? I guess I try to chunk it at one of the other team members then, one of the opposing team.
Okay.
Like I just saw the one guy do.
Make a ranged attack roll.
Right. I crit. So
Cool.
26.
So you throw the ball and it does hit one of the other players square in the chest. And that player disappears. Because the ball is electrically charged, it also clearly has zapped him, and an arc of lightning shoots to the next closest opponent, and that player gets zapped and is eliminated. So you're now 6-4. 6 versus 4. And
Dude, Tron.
and the ball is up for grabs, but is clearly been discharged.
So we all just
Oh, okay.
So
Right.
roll to see who can grab it.
13.
18.
21.
Oh, there it is.
I'm a plus
Maybe.
9.
Can I roll to see if I've started to understand the game? I don't know what that would be, insight or
I'm what I was doing was just like as you
that first round.
repeat different
Okay.
parts of the game, once you see it again, those won't be disadvantaged. Gray actually rolled a natural 20, so I'm going to give it to him. And he's going to try to chuck it through the mast to electrify it again. But doesn't get it high enough. It is quite high up there, so it falls to the ground and is up for grabs again.
Those little buddy arms.
Got a 4.
17.
17.
23 on the other side. So one of their guys is going to have it, and they start passing it back and forth.
Kick him in the balls.
Can I step on him?
So roll DC 15 athletics.
12.
21.
Yes.
24.
Yes.
Okay, you guys intercept the ball.
Warrior.
I'll give it to Tickles.
Okay. So I got to throw it through the uprights again, right? Because money on
Um,
mid.
We want to charge the ball.
That is what you saw happen. So it appears that is the
Name of the game.
name of the game.
Right. So that's I'm just gonna chuck it, right?
Yeah, making a range attack roll.
$17. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 17.
Okay. Yep. You charge it up. Scramble for the ball.
Ooh, 18.
5.
18 for me.
9.
Valin actually got it.
Yeah,
So,
girl.
but she doesn't want to have anything to do with it, so she's going to try to pass it. So make DC 15 checks.
Like 15.
I got a 16. That's right.
Okay. Doc, you have the ball.
Okay. I will throw it at another. Try to throw it at another opposing team member.
What's up, Rod?
That would be 24.
Yeah. All right. So 2 more players are eliminated as the charge of electricity chains between 2 players, and it is decharged again.
$11.
17.
A 2, but that's a -1, so 1.
Yeah, Tickles, it's all yours.
All right. I'm gonna try to throw it. I am 21. So that's a okay. That's a 15. Oh, wait a minute. That's just a regular throw, right?
It's a ranged attacks.
It's a range attack.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's more than a 15. It's more. That's a.
Then yes, it hits.
Yeah. So.
I mean, well, it doesn't hit, but it
Yeah.
succeeds.
So now we have to pick it up.
Scramble for it.
Oh, that sucks. That's an 11.
7.
Oof.
They got a 19. So he's going to try to throw it at the guy in black. Oh, missed by a mile. That is an 8.
Scramble.
He's all by himself, right? He's all by himself, that guy, right? No, it's 2 guys.
No,
I
he's
got
on
a
your
3.
team, but he's the lone.
I got a 16.
Okay.
19.
Doc, it's yours.
All right. Throw it at one of the
Get that
other opposing. It's going to miss. I figure it's a 10.
That does miss.
Scramble again.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
I got a 4.
I got a 22.
Ooh.
13.
They got a 20.
So Tickles wins, right?
Said you got 24?
22.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Maybe I want to chuck at the guy again.
Ranged attack. Here we go.
Oh, I rolled an 18. And so
Yeah.
that's over
that
20.
hits. That hits. So the last two players of the opposite team get zapped as this chain lightning from this ball crackles between them. As they do, so does the extra player on your team. The electrical barrier enclosing the stadium vanishes, and a trophy levitates from the pedestal that there was the glittering object that rests on a pedestal of black stone is a trophy that drifts over to you and hovers in the air in front of your group.
You said it's a black stone?
The pedestal is black. The trophy.
Oh. I'm gonna grab it.
Okay.
We earned it. I'm gonna grab it.
Inspecting it, you can see that it is made from mithril, embedded with blue gemstones. And you can tell that it does have magical properties as well. So it is clearly worth a lot of money because it is a finely made object with, expensive material. But you feel a bit luckier holding it.
Ooh.
And it functions as a stone of good luck. So if a member of the winning team is carrying it, you get +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
Does anybody? Well, I mean, I just picked it up. You guys need it? Want it? Because not, I'll keep it.
Go ahead.
Okay. Can I just tie it to myself? I mean,
you can put it in your bag.
Oh, okay. I didn't. You said carry, so I didn't know if I had to hold the freaking thing all this time. Okay, so I stick it in my bag. All right, so where do I add that?
Okay. What would you like to do? You're still on the field of the stadium. The electrical force field is down.
Definitely want to walk back up where we started and get out of this arena.
Okay. As you start walking back up to the top of these stairs, I would like everyone to make a stealth check, please.
Not crap.
Yay.
14.
7.
Okay.
Since I'm rolling with a disadvantage, I got a 4.
Okay. As you walk up these stairs, you try to hide as you see 6 more of these one-eyed creatures that you encountered before, kind of wandering about, but they do spot you.
Are they dressed the same and all that?
They're
What I saw before were kind of malnourished, it seemed.
yeah, no, these seem to be in a bit better shape. They are, for lack of a better term, naked. But they are, gnarly looking fellas. They're not like humanoids. They're not like a cyclops. They are creatures. So as they spot you, let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Action-packed day.
19.
16.
7.
Let's see what Valin gets. Oh, a 15. All I have to do is call her out, I guess. All right, but Tickles is up first.
Okay, you guys gonna have to help me with this ability check and savings throws. How that? I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but anyways, here we go.
You mean the luck from the trophy?
Yeah, I mean, when do I use that stuff? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if he asks you to like make a saving throw, oh, he's attacking you, you have a dexterity save, you get advantage on that, right?
You get a. I
Plus
thought it was
one.
just a +1.
Plus
Oh,
one.
it's
just add
plus
one.
I thought it was an advantage. So.
Okay. That's 19.
To hit, yes.
Yep. I'm not gonna right now. I'm not going to rage. How many of these things are there?
There's 6.
The 6. That's 9. Ooh, that's a dirty 25.
Yep. Every 25 is dirty.
Dirty 25.
That's 16.
All right.
Didn't we learn how to speak to these things when we talked to the other one? I guess we just kind of did it through nonverbal communication.
Well,
I
I
think
mean, the ones that you saw in the caves were in much different shape than these are. You did communicate with them and tried to feed them, but as you said, they were clearly malnourished and emaciated. These ones do not appear the same and seem to be much more aggressive.
I was just trying to assume. I wasn't trying to assume that we were supposed to fight them. I guess is what I was saying.
Yeah.
But okay. Too late now because Tony beat the snot out of one of them already. Okay.
I'm a barbarian. That's what I do.
Dill, it's your turn.
Oh, it is my turn. Okay. Can I line a few of these up maybe and lightning bolt a few? What's the odds of that?
I don't think you
Not
can, without like moving a significant distance. I don't think you can line them up, but you could certainly fireball or get them in a cone or something, a couple of them. But I think from the direction you're coming at them, I don't think you'll be able to line them up.
Got it. Yeah, let's. I haven't done fireball in a while. Let's do that.
Fireball.
If I can avoid Tony, awesome. If not, it's not a deal breaker.
No, I mean, I think you can get like 4 of the other ones, but
It's a 20-foot.
yeah, but certainly the one that attacked Tony kind of broke off from the bunch.
Hmm.
So if you're going
That's
after
what I
that
said.
one, you could hit like 2 others, or you could hit 4 of the ones that have been injured.
Yeah, I'll do 4. And it'll be a dex save for them. They're trying to beat 15.
One success.
Okay. That is 34 fire damage or 17 for the one guy.
Okie dokie. All right. Valin is up next. She's going to attack the one that Tickles is fighting. That's going to miss. So it is their turn now. And the one that you're fighting is going to make 2 claw attacks against you, Tickles.
Okay.
That is going to be an 8 and a 19.
One hits.
Oop. Leave that down there for now. 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay, so we got 5 more. The ones, the 3 that you hit really hard, with your fireball, Dild, are going to use Rotting Gaze on you. They're each going to use it on you. You need to make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. DC 12 Constitution saving throw. Okay, got it.
Yep.
But I need to do it
3 times.
Okay. So that's a 19 on one of them. That's a 13 on one of them. And a nat 20 on the last one.
All right, well, you avoid their Rotting Gaze all 3 times.
My constitution is plus. I got a +3, so that was a good one on athletics.
Let's see here. The other 2, one more is going to join his buddy in attacking you, Tickles.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
That is.
And a 14 to hit.
That also hits.
It's going to be a total of 13 slashing damage.
Oh, I'm getting pissed.
And the last one is going to go after Doc. Those are wrong. So 2 claw attack. 22 and a 6.
22 hits.
6 slashing damage. Okay. And Doc, it is your turn.
Okay, how spread out are these guys now?
1 is attacking you,
Mhm.
2 are attacking Tickles, and 3 are bunched together. Sorry, 4 are still bunched together. No, sorry. 2 are on Tickles, 1 is on you, 3 are bunched together.
Okay, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians. So that would get the one that's right next to me right now.
Okay.
That's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
And then could I walk not right next to the ones that are by Tickles, but within like say 10 feet of them?
I mean, you take an attack opportunity.
Well, I'd be from the one I'm at now, right? But if I'm out of range from them.
Well, right. From the one that you're in combat with right now would get an attack against you.
Yeah.
The other
That was
one
my
would
plan,
not.
is to leave the one I'm at, walk
Okay.
close enough that my Spirit Guardians will hit the 2 that's on Tickles, and walk over to the other 3.
Sure. Yeah. So the one that is on you rolled a nat 20 for wisdom.
Okay, so they'll take half damage, and that would be 6 because I rolled a 12.
Okay. So now you're going to try to walk away from him.
Yeah.
So he's going to attack you once. That is a 10. That's going to miss.
Yep. And then I will walk close enough that the Spirit Guardians hit the 2 that's on Tickles. Or
Okay.
attempt to.
There's a 19 and a 6.
So the 6 fails. And that would be 10 damage. And the other one takes half damage.
Okay.
And then I'd walk up to the 3. And so they'd need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Uh, 5, 11, and an 18.
The 18 passes. And that's 14 damage. So 7 damage to him and 14 to the other 2. And that'll be my turn.
2 of them die.
Nice. Worry about it later.
Right back to the top of the order. Tickles. Still have 2 attacking you.
I'll attack. I'm gonna attack him. Attack one of them at least. That's a dirty 20.
Yes, sir.
That's 7.
All right. That first one dies.
So I'll attack the other one. That's a 19.
That hits.
That's 11.
Dild.
Is there still that cluster of 3?
No, 2 of that cluster of 3 are dead. So there's one. There's one attacking Tickles. One that is close to Doc but not engaged in combat with him, and then one that is kind of out by its lonesome where Doc was when he started.
And all of them have been injured?
Yes. The one that was by Doc is the least injured.
Can I try a Crown of Madness on that guy?
Sure.
I think it's a wisdom save. Right? Yes. Yeah, wisdom save.
10.
He does not save. All right, he's mine.
Alrighty. Valin is up next. She's going to try to attack the one that's still engaged in combat with Tick. That's an 11. That's going to miss. It's now their turn. You control the guy on his turn or on your turn? Or does he like automatically do something with Crown of Madness? Dild?
Sorry, say it again.
Does he automatically do something with Crown of Madness, or do you control him on his turn?
I control him.
So he is the last guy on my list. Is that fair for me just to do left to right with their actions?
Yeah, let's see. He just has to make an attack against a creature other than itself. Basically, it says charmed creature must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that I can choose for it. So, I mean, I would choose to have him attack the nearest enemy. You know.
Okay. All right. So the one on Tickles is going to attack Tickles.
Okay.
And going to be a first attack is going to be a 19 to hit.
Of course.
4 slashing damage.
Okay.
And a 15 to hit.
Yep.
That's 8 slashing damage.
Here we go.
The one close to Doc.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Is a 19.
That passes. So it, just takes, wait, I rolled the wrong dice. Sorry. It saved, right?
Yep.
So it takes 10 damage.
All right. Well, that is enough to kill it. So Homeboy is going to attack the one that's on Tickles. That is a natural 20 and a 15. So both of those are going to hit. Natural 20 is probably going to do it. Oh, yeah. All right. So you got the Crown of Madness guy is the last one. And Doc, it is your turn.
Okay, I'll walk over by Tickles and let my spirit guardians. Hit
No,
the
the one
one.
on Tickles is dead. Oh, well, yeah. So that guy's over there now, too. Fair enough. All right. So he's got to make a wisdom save. That's a 7.
That fails, so he takes 18 damage. Then I will try and smack him with my warhammer.
Okay.
That's a 7, so I figure that misses.
That is definitely going to miss. Tickles.
I'm going to attack it. It's an 18.
Yep.
Awesome. And just want to make sure I see that right. Yep. That's oh, okay. So that's 15.
Okay.
And I'll roll again. That's 12.
That misses.
Okay, that's it.
Build.
I'm just maintaining the concentration on the Crown of Madness.
He got hit. Doesn't that undo it?
Wait, let me see. Target act normally subsequent turns you must add to doesn't say anything about injuries losing the.
Okay.
It says they make a wisdom save at the end of their turns.
Oh, okay. So let me do that.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 6, so that's not gonna happen. There he is the last one, just to let you know.
Oh. This is so pointless, but yes. Then I guess I'll drop concentration since it doesn't really matter. And I don't know, throw a fire bolt at him.
Okay.
Ranged attack. 23.
Yep.
That is 15 fire damage.
All right, that is enough to fell that last one.
Well, there you go.
So, as you watch this last one-eyed creature fall, you really start to get this feeling of the scope and the oddity of this city as it strangely hums all around you. And we'll end there.
I can do some FAFSA stuff now.
What's that?
My daughter got home and she's been doing that FAFSA stuff. FAFSA for college now. So I'll do some of that stuff now.
All right.
So
Well,
that's fun stuff.
No, I know I did it for my son. I just finished it for my son. I got to do it for my daughter.
Oh, once you've done it once, it's not near as bad.
Yeah.
All that stuff's in there then.
Thanks to Magic Lasso. Thanks to Aggressively Relaxing. Thanks to Rican Comics and Collectibles. Rod, what's up? Thanks to Gordon. Thanks to Gordon. A lot of interaction.
Yeah,
really appreciate it. And Thanks to John Big Daddy Ross, who was in tailgating and said, rarely catch this live, but love to watch the rewind. So thanks. Hope you're enjoying this on the rewind. We won't be on next week because of the Super Bowl, so we figure not only are we going to want to watch that probably, but most of the people who might watch this might want to watch it. So we're just going to skip next week, but we should be back the week after that, obviously barring any sort of illnesses, injuries, snowstorms, heat waves, mountain lion attacks. So having said that, never turn your back on a mountain lion because that will increase the chances of us missing an episode. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great week. Bye.
See ya.